Wonderful to see you. Where are we? We're on our travels. Yes, we're on our travels. We've come up to Yorkshire, we've come to Huddersfield. Why have we come here? Behind me, Rate My Takeaway Kitchen. Now, I don't know who Rate My Takeaway is, I don't know where you've been, I've got to tell you. It's operated by Danny. Danny is so much fun. I've got to tell you, it's a great channel. Now, what I'm also hoping is Rate My Takeaway Kitchen is brilliant as well. I've got to tell you, it's really busy around here, really busy. Can't wait for it. As always, let's give it a go. Come on. Hungry, thirsty, corner up, find us upstairs. Yep. Here we go. Welcome to Rate My Takeaway Kitchen. This is what they got available. Pizza, burritos, boys, Bobby's Salt and Pepper, Jay's Desserts, Hoo-yah, and Wing-a-ding. Right, let's take a look around. Come on. So here we are, we've come upstairs. I've got to tell you, this is a real nice setup. Great big long seating here, and down here is where all these independent offerings are. And you've got pizzas, desserts, everything. So what I'm going to do, I want to have a quick wander around, see what's all there. The other thing, it bends around to the left-hand side and there's a bar there and there's more offerings, if you like. So yeah, I actually get a real nice feel for this. It is so busy, and I've come here really early. But it's really, really busy. It's hard to actually show you because there's a lot of children here as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to nip off, have a quick look, and then I'll tell you what, I'm going to surprise you. I'm just going to have it. So next time you see me, I'm going to choose a few offerings. So come on, let's give it a go. Come on. Right, I've had a walk up. First one I'm going to go for Bobby's Salt and Pepper. Now, had a look there. I'll tell you what I like the look of the combo box. You know, that's what I've ordered. I've ordered a box 2 combo box that comes with Bobby's House chicken wings. You get 4 of them, salt and pepper chips, vegetable spring rolls, 4 of them, and some sesame prawn toast, 3 of them. That's £10.90. I want to see sort of portion size. What do you get for the £10.90? And I thought, hang on a second, might as well try one of their classics as well. So I've gone for their OK sauce. Let's hope it's okay. The crispy chicken, and I'm going to have that with fried rice. Now the crispy chicken is £7.50 and the fried rice is £1. But it has a range, so have a look here. It's got specials, wings, classics, loads of boxes. So yeah. Now, it's done, I've paid for it. Then this buzzer will go off and say, Gary, come over here and get me. And it's right at the end, so yeah. I've chosen this seat because it's the quietest one. I just want to try and keep the noise down, if you like, and the background noise. I'm actually quite excited. You know, I'm looking forward to this, and yeah, it's been a hell of a long drive. So yeah, looking forward to it. The buzzer went up, collected the OK chicken. Well, I tell you, the aroma of that, that's pretty cool. That's pretty special. So you've got the rice, then the chicken with all the sauce. I just actually want to take a bit more of a close up in there because, oh wow. With all that juice. There's steam coming up as well. Lots of chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of chicken in there. Maybe even 8. So yeah, and again, just want to tell you how much that was. So it's £7.50, and I actually decided to get fried rice. If you've got boiled rice, that comes complimentary with it. So £8.50. That's yeah, that looks. I'll tell you what. I'll come back to you in a minute. Yeah, I've just got to dive in here, quite literally, because, yeah, it's the smell that's really got me. So I'm going to try it with some rice, and I'm going to try this sauce first. One more second. Oh, wow. That sauce is sweet, it's tangy, and it's sour. And then it's got a tiny bit of heat. Not a lot of heat, but a tiny bit of heat. So that kicks in there as well. Got some peppers in there as well. Onto the chicken. Now, it's a big piece of chicken going. Get something a little bit smaller. Chicken, very tender, but what I like, it's crispy. So you've got the coating on the outside. It's not over crispy, so you're not crunching into it. It's got a kind of a soft crispiness. But the thing that's got me here is the vibrant colour. Look at it. And then you've got some onions. So again, texture-wise, you've got the softness of the rice. Then a little crunch there with the chicken and the outer coating. I tell you what, I like that. I really like it. Is it the best I've ever had? No. But is it damn good? It is. Is it value for money? Tell you what, don't get that in London. Definitely don't get that in London. Right, I've got to stop there, move over and change over, because otherwise I'm just going to sit here and keep going and forget about this guy. So, over here, take a close up in there. So this is the box 2. So you've got Bobby's house chicken wings, salt and pepper chips, 4 vegetable spring rolls, and the sesame prawn toast. So I want to take the sesame prawn toast off just so you can see underneath these chips. And again, salt and pepper chips. So these are going to be crispy, peppery, and salty, because that's what it says, salt and pepper chips. Pretty obvious, really, isn't it? Whatever you do, don't season them. They've been perfectly seasoned, there's lots of salt in there, but again, there's a little heat. I'll tell you where the heat's coming from. These naughty fellas. So you've got a few chilies underneath there. So that gives it the extra taste. Are they the best chips in the world? No, not really. Are they crunchy? Are they tasty? That's cool. This is something I do like. This is my first impression. It's sesame toast. So you obviously, it's got a prawn filling in there. But normally when I go into these Chinese restaurants and I have them, they come out and they're kind of squished and they're really, really small. And you bite into them and there's absolutely nothing inside. But these look very, very plump. So, oh, nearly dropped it then. Take a look in there. And that's what I mean. There's lots of taste of the prawn. Now, again, as I said earlier on, one of my issues when I go to Chinese restaurants is you bite in and there's like, where's the prawn? No issue here. Oh, yeah. Do you know, they're so good, I might get some more. Bring home. I like them. Now onto the spring rolls. These look a little bit more like your basic bought-in spring rolls. I wouldn't say they're made in-house. Wow. I wasn't expecting that much filling in there. They're okay. They're not particularly exciting. They're not unpleasant, but they're not. It's not the wow factor, but they are the wow factor without a doubt. Now onto these sesame hot wings, and they are hot as well. Sesame, they're not hot wings. Sesame wings. I meant like when I picked it up, it was hot, but I like the actual sesame on top. A little bit of onion as well. So let's turn you around and let's have a bite in. Last time I had wings on the channel was at Conor McGregor's, and I've got to tell you, these are better. And I really liked Conor McGregor's, but these are really tasty. Again, there's a sweetness with the outer coating. Texture-wise, You've got a crunch with the onion as well. So let me get the serviette over there. So what do I think? Well, that's not okay. That is simply not okay. That is really, really banging. That to me, do you know, I'm going to mark this as I go along here. I'm actually going to mark it as I go along. What would I give that? Price-wise. £7.50, £1 for the rice. Do you know what? I'm going to give that value for money, flavours, taste, everything. I'm giving that 8.5, 9 out of 10. Anything between 8.5 and 9 out of 10. That is really tasty, really good. 9. I'm giving it a 9. Change of mind, definite 9. And I'll tell you why I've actually upped it a little bit, because of the size of them chicken pieces. That's really, really good. Back to you in a second. These guys over here, bit boring, tasty, very, very tasty, very, very naughty. I think that is how much? £10.90. God, that's very filling. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. I tell you what, if you're here, definitely go. Try that. I think that's really good. I think it's great value. Look at the quantity here. You know, that's a lot of quantity, but also what's there is quality. So, yeah. Right, kind of struggling because, well, you'll have to give me a hand because I want to try one more. I want to try something else as well. So, I'll see you guys very, very soon. I do like the little spice there with the chips. I like them. Oh, and a little bit of gravy. Here, I didn't even mention the gravy. Look, I didn't even mention that. I've got gravy here as well. Gary, you muppet. I better try the gravy, hadn't I? All good. Bit of stuck in. Next surprise coming up. That would have been a surprise if that dropped in the old food as well. Next surprise coming up. That's really good. Nice one, Bobby. Got to tell you, after my last experience with Mexican food, taco hell, I won't mention that, I decided I've got to have a little bit of Mexican. Now take a look down here. So I've got some honey chicken taco, and that comes with a chimichurri sauce. Oh my gosh, look at all that sriracha sauce in there as well. That you got your second. And then I've got the beef quesadillas. It's a bit messy, that. So I'll move that sauce over there. What is that sauce? There's the sauce there. I'm not too sure what that is, actually. So only one way to find out. Yeah, you're going to be spicy, aren't you? No mushrooms in sight, so that's good news. That's a hot beef gravy. Okay. How much was this, by the way? So, this was £8. So you get 4 pieces, all cut like this. You can see, oh yeah, lots of beef. Then you got the cheese. And then all wrapped in this quesadilla. So I'm going to just bite in. It is a bit messy. It's a bit Lionel, the footballer Lionel, not the, not Lionel Blair. So you've got the smoke coming off this quesadilla. The beef, that is very, very tender. Oh, now I'm getting a bit of a kick. I am getting a big kick now. The cheese is nicely melted. My only criticism at the moment is you can see it is very, very sloppy and messy. The thing is, it's also incredibly tasty. I want to bring that over here. Hot sauce. Dip that in. It's not really going to help the messiness, is it? This is going to go everywhere. Flavours are good. Sauce is very spicy. Right, I'm going to leave that. Let's come over to the taco. Now that comes with this chimichurri. I just want to show you what I mean about being messy. If you just take a look at this table, I'm cleaning up as I go along here, and that isn't just Gary being very, it just is. So I've got to squeeze a lemon, so I'm going to move the lemon onto that, and then let's dive in here again. Colour-wise, you've got this sriracha on top, so I know it's going to be spicy. Taco itself, that looks like it's just being kind of a little bit overcooked. But again, let's get in here. Well, do I use, let's just get in, use my fingers. I've made a mess all over the place, so I might as well just get in and make more of a mess. Oh yeah, what a mess. Smokiness there from the taco itself. Then the chicken, it's honey chicken, it's chicken thigh as well. So it's got a lot of flavour because it is chicken thigh. Chicken thigh, easy for me to say, it's this sriracha sauce. But so you've got sweetness from the honey, then you've got the heat coming in from the sriracha. And I'm a bit nervous here because there's a lot of heat in that. So let's see how hot this chimichurri is. No, actually, it's got a zing to it. And now it's got a heat to it. Got to tell you, do I like it? I do like it. Has it blown me away? It hasn't. I've got to tell you that hasn't blown me away. Flavours, bang, 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 up there. Presentation, boom, 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 down there. Sloppiness, boom. If you like your sloppy food, you're up there. I'm not bad about it, so it's down here. What do I think overall? What marks am I going to give it? Well, for the honey chicken, it was £7.49. There's a lot there. There is a lot there. I like the flavour. Marks I'm going to give it. I'm going to give that 7.5 out of 10. What marks I'm going to give that? I'm going to give that 6.5 out of 10. I'm going to mark that down slightly. Overall, you're looking at 6.5, 7 out of 10. I think if they improve the presentation and how they actually deliver it, I think that's nearer sort of 7.5 to 8. It's got a lot of flavour, so the flavours are really good. But you can see, I've got to go disappear off to the bathroom in a second. I've never used so many napkins in all my life. It is hard to dig in there, and you end up in a bit of a mess. So I think if you improve the presentation, that could actually get a little bit further up. So yeah, what do I think overall? Oh, guys, back in a minute. I will be back in a minute. Don't believe who I've got. Mate, come over here.
How are we doing, Gary?
This is Danny.
How are we doing, mate?
Listen, I know you're incredibly busy. This place is packed, but 2 minutes, you can spare 2 minutes of your
I
time.
can definitely spare 2 minutes for you.
Now, guys, if you don't know who this gentleman is, well, I'll be stunned. But for those of you who just joined the channel and all the rest of it, this is Danny, one of the nicest people I've ever met on YouTube. A fantastic character. Now you've got to take a look at Rate My Takeaway, and Danny's the man behind Rate My Takeaway Kitchen. So yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw you over there. I was like, no,
Yeah.
is it? So you come here, you actually support this?
Yeah. So I come down probably 2 or 3 times a week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially on a weekend. My daughter's got a job down here as well, so I get put her to work doing desserts.
Right.
Well, I've just got to say, I mean, you said then, Gary, that one of the nicest men. I've followed your journey, all right, and do you know what? Sometimes I think to myself, it's like watching me, because you're such a nice guy. All right, I love what you're doing with Gary Eats, and you know, your cameraman, absolutely class. I love that story, And it's just nice to see nice people doing nice things for people. And it's I don't want to nick your catchphrase, because that's what you say.
Hang on, what do I say?
It's nice to be nice.
No.
Is it?
No, it's let's.
Not himself now, look.
I nearly got him to say it.
No, what is it? Come on.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. Hey, I'll say it. Let's give it a go. Well, I'll give it a go. No, because when I've seen you said it, nice to be nice, and that triggered in my head because
it is always nice to be nice.
A mate of mine, I do something with him every year. He makes, he's got a fencing company, does Christmas trees, and he sells them. He's been on the news. He's like raised like 20 grand selling these Christmas trees, and his slogan is "Nice to be nice in it," and that's what it is. So, but no, thanks for coming down.
No, I've got to tell you, this is a great setup. So these are all independents, aren't they?
So they're all independent businesses. They're places that I've reviewed on Rate My Takeaway. And when I come up with this crazy idea of doing this food court, I wanted to bring to Huddersfield takeaways that sort of like places that they haven't got in the city centre. So I've got all these guys, spoke to them all, brought them all down here. They bought into the crazy idea of the Rate My Takeaway kitchen. And it's doing great, and the fact that it's independent businesses that have some of them just had one business, some of them have got 2 or 3, and it's just helping them to grow.
I've got to ask you a question. I mean, you've just got married recently, you've just had a baby. Do you not actually have enough stress in your life, and that's why you've opened all this up? Or
I don't think we've ever got enough stress. I think it's one of those things, Gary, where, as you know from doing this, you get to meet people from all walks of life. You get to talk to people about the struggles of life. Obviously, people through COVID, it was a difficult time, and for me, this is about not just giving back to these guys, but obviously the town of Huddersfield, the people here, they have been crying out for something like this.
I think it's great.
And people that come, they're saying, "Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. We've got nothing like this," and it's some people say, "Oh yeah, it's takeaway food." But it's food that you get in a food court anyway.
Exactly that. And what's different about it? You go to a food court, you've got the usual, you've got the Greggs, you've got the coffee shops and all this. But these are all independents, which I think support local businesses as always. Yeah. Now, I know you're really busy. I'm not going to take any more of your time. I'm so pleased to have met you.
Well, I'm sure we'll be hooking up again in the future to do something, hopefully.
That would be great.
Yeah,
I'd love to do something with Danny.
Thanks for coming down. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's so good
Cameraman,
to meet you.
nice to meet you. Take care, guys.
Yeah, see you later. Danny,
See you later.
thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, what a gentleman. What a gentleman. I've got to tell you, this place is absolutely packed. He supports local businesses, as I said, so he gets a thumbs up for me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give you my final thoughts outside. What do I actually think of Rate My Takeaway kitchen? I think it's a great setup. It's a really good setup. Yeah, and I take my hat off to Danny, because he is supporting local businesses. So well done, Danny. Nice one. And thank you, Danny, for joining me as well. So I'll see you outside in a couple of seconds. Okay. So what do I think of Rate My Takeaway kitchen? I think it's really good. I like the setup. I think it's great. The food, I've got to tell you, Bobby's, that wins all day long. That is absolutely fantastic. What mark am I going to give it overall? I'm going to give it a good 8 out of 10. If you're in Huddersfield, definitely get down there. Get down there, support local businesses. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And I'm on my travels here in Yorkshire. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Can't wait. Hey.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Just come to film a review. How about you?
I'm doing a review. Are you stalking me?
You should be so lucky.
Greeno, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm
I was
good.
on the channel. Can't believe I'm bumped into it. My mate, Greeno eats.
Hi.
Oh, should we go for a beer?
I've heard worse ideas.
Guys, until next time, bye-bye. Couple of beers, come on. It's on you this time, yeah?
Okay, mate.